It's Celia in the Sonic Cathedral at WNXP with my guys in Yard Act. James.
Celia.
Ryan.
Good morning.
Great to see you again.
You too.
Especially on our turf. We've been asking you to come for a long time, and I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
What?
It's been taken. No, that it's taken so long. Hey, we're so glad to have you here, playing local venue tonight. And how's American touring been for you? Seeing a little different parts of the country. You were just coastal.
Yeah,
the first time around.
This has been my favourite time here, and I'm not just saying that. It's all new to us. After New York, we did Philly. We've done Philly before, and they were both great. But everything since then has been new, and it's just nice seeing the country.
We've gotten a bit of a fitness kick. We've explored each city by running in the morning. We've had no days off running yet. Even on flying days, we've been on it. But it's a great way to sort of have a nosy about.
See the neighbourhoods.
We've been told off for running on golf courses twice, though.
That's because you stole
angry women.
Golf ball.
Yeah, I did.
That's the only slap of the wrist you get.
I know.
When I saw you earlier this summer at Primavera, you said you'd been running, and I didn't want to be an accountability partner and ask you if you still were, but it's nice to know. It's keeping you sane on the road?
Yeah, it's important.
Even Jay, the drummer, came the other day with us. Even Jay.
Yeah.
Slowly recruiting.
Well, I'm so grateful you played some new songs. You also had our old fave. Well, they're all favorites from the Overload. Playing Payback. You kind of reimagined that one. What have
you noticed?
I'm a fan.
Our own label didn't notice we'd changed it. So thank you.
No, I like it. Well, have you adapted some songs from the older record? We'll talk about the new in a second. On tour, and just decided to do things a little different than your first time around.
Yeah, we're not forcing it, but that one could hear this different groove going, and it's a very subtle change. It's we've just moved the snare off the 4, so it's in a push, and it gives it that kind of Afrobeat feel that was always underlying it, but by pulling out the sort of the disco rock feel and putting that, it's just reimagined it in a nice way for us to sort of. I'm enjoying playing that song a lot.
For the record,
for a very small.
I hate it when bands do that. Well, I want to see them play the effing record version. Yeah, I know. I don't want to. I'll go and watch the Strokes. I don't want to see like a reggae version of Last Night. I want it to sound proper. But that drum pattern's underneath it anyway. So
there's not going to be a revolt.
No.
Well, you said something about Afrobeats. I mean, this new record, from what we've heard so far, it's going to be a lot dancier. You told me there's like big gospel sounds too coming up too. Like, can you talk us about working on this record and the influences that it might sound a little different from the Overload and why?
Yeah, I think we just had the time, the confidence, and the money to do a lot more. And some songs have got orchestral sort of string arrangements. A couple of songs have got gospel choirs. Like, I think. In the after everything we've been given, which is a very supportive fan base and a lot of opportunities, you should take liberties and do what you want to do and trust. What is your fan base based upon? Is it a supply and demand transactional fan base that like the sound and they want the sound, or is it are you? If they're like, I like to think that our fan base is like-minded like we are, and we like lots of different things, and so why would you deny the opportunity to explore that and give that to people? And so that's what we've gone for this time. There's a lot going on, and it was just fun making it, wasn't it? I think we didn't think about making a record, and I definitely didn't feel like we were making a follow-up. It felt like we were just playing, and we were really playful, and we had loads of fun just ripping old records up, and we spent a lot of time building songs around samples and then pulling the samples out and then seeing what was left, and that was like a fun sort of creative tool that was really helpful. Yeah.
I think you told me you recorded in multiple places too, right? Where you could grab the time. So did changing your environment change what came out of those sessions at all? Like, does it feel cohesive?
Yeah, definitely.
Even though you were in different spots?
Yeah. Yeah, one song was sort of programmed in a hotel room in Turin in Italy. I remember that.
It was a chateau.
No, the chateau was in France.
Oh, yeah, okay, right.
Yeah, Italy and France, different countries. Yeah. The chateau in France is where we wrote a couple of tunes, though.
Yep.
Big bulk of it was written in a barn in Kettering. with Jay's dad.
Jay's
That
dad,
was
yeah.
nice.
Just throwing darts at the map.
Yeah.
Guess we'll go there.
It was good. We had a really productive week in Kettering in the UK, which is where Jay's from, and his dad runs a studio there. And we kind of went in not knowing what we were going to do, and we came away with a couple of new tunes. We thought the record was kind of finished, and then 3 new songs sprang up in those sessions. So it's been knowing when to finish. We didn't know when to finish, but it was fun.
Well, I like how you said you feel like your fans, I'm paraphrasing, as journalists will do, that you feel like your fans would kind of flex with you and go on that journey with you musically and not expect the exact same thing again.
The ones we want to have, yeah.
but you do interact with your fans a good bit. Even like online, you have your forum on your site. Are people asking you questions? Are you pretty much in constant communication with people?
Yeah, there's some of the questions. I think some people have misinterpreted what that Ask Yardat thing is about. It's meant to be kind of like an open conversation so we can sort of muse in a more long form sense on more interesting aspects of everything. But we just get people saying like, "Where's my T-shirt? It's not arrived yet."
Oh, God.
Can I have guest list
Yeah,
too?
can I have?
Yeah.
Can my son's band support you next June in Nottingham? It's like
Just constant.
Yeah.
But then you do get
People
some
are
people
hustling,
saying,
it's
you know,
good.
what is the
Meaning
what's
of
the
life.
meaning of life? And
Yeah.
then I go, right. I'm still working on the answer to that though. I've not.
That's the
published
newsletter
that
that's
one
coming
yet.
when you have some time off the road to think about it.
Yeah, yeah, but it's good. No, I like. I'm actually doing these shows, back in smaller rooms. It's like back in the UK now. We don't really get to sort of meet people in the same way as we did in the early days, and now we're kind of experiencing that in the States, and it's especially, you know, we've not played Nashville yet, but like night before last we were in Durham, and there was a lot of people there that would and Baltimore as well, like telling us they've been listening to us for a couple of years and they've been waiting, and that's mad because we've got no idea. Like I've got no idea that it's doing that, and people say that all through lockdown they've been listening to us, and I think that's the amazing thing about sticking your music out, is it is just out there doing its own thing, and we can't control that. And so when the live show is a nice way to reconnect with people and find out you've done that. And it is a two-way thing, because it goes both ways, you know.
Yeah. Well, I know the times I've seen you, it's been festival settings, so I'm excited to see you in a club setting and see how you engage, you know, indoors. And we're grateful again that you came. Tell us about the new record, when it's coming out, and are you excited? Because we're excited about the singles we've gotten so far.
Very excited. It's out on March the 1st, and I mean, how do you feel about it?
I don't know. I think you've already sort of covered most of it. It's it's just the only thing we could have made, really. And we just wrote it in between touring and on the road, and it's kind of it's just been a nice, very fun experience, and that comes across in the songs. It doesn't sound, although it's got gospel choirs and stuff, it's not a large stride away from the thing that we sort of started with.
A lot of thrashing still.
Thrashing
around and dancing.
I love
too.
it. I'm just really proud of it. I like it's a cliche to say, but I feel like we've done the best job we could, and I'm kind of like, it will either connect with people or it won't, or however it gets critically sort of received. I honestly I'm fine with it, because I love it loads, and I feel like we all bonded and made a special thing together. And I know, and that is like a trite thing that everyone says, but I really do believe that.
It definitely brought the band closer together as well, and I don't think we could have. Well, I mean, the first record wasn't the full band, you know. Jay wasn't in the band at that point, and Sam was he sort of joined after we'd kind of written everything and kind of contributed on top. So the first record was kind of a me and Ryan record, but this one is the product of 4 of us after 18 months in each other's pockets, and I think that shows on the record. The caliber of the band's playing is amazing, and I think I'm honest. I'm not going to be modest. I'm going to say we've really stepped it up, and I'm really proud of it.
Good. I love that it's a full family affair.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good. Well, can't wait to see you tonight, and then have folks see this on the internet, and then we'll get the full record March 1st. Where's my utopia?
Where's my utopia?
It's a rhetorical question, I guess. We'll have you answer that offline.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Cheers.